we know what happens with this. You have those beautiful photographs, or you buy that gorgeous art, or that's the closet. You open the closet, it's so dark, you're thinking, why can't I get a light in here? Oh, okay, then I have to hire an electrician, and I have to pay for that. Then I have all the wires, and I have all the cords. Okay, done. You do not have to go through any of that insanity anymore, thanks to the fabulous company of Bell & Howell with, what is it, over 100 years of experience? Oh,
yeah, 109, 110 now.
Yeah, like a long time. So they're back.
Yeah.
They're back.
Yeah, these power pods are amazing. I love these because, again, no installation required. These are so simple. They are peel and stick on the back. I'm gonna grab this guy out of here just so I can show you. Peel and stick on the back right here. They already have the 3M tape installed, as you can see right there, so it's the good stuff. On the side, there's a little tiny power button that you press for on and off. And then if you look at the front of these, all of these have 3 of what they call SMD LEDs, surface mount device LEDs. So, you know, regular LED bulbs were like state-of-the-art 2 years ago. Now we've got these, and these guys sip at the power. I mean, they really use very little power. The back of this is where you put your batteries, 3 AAA batteries, but they last a really long time. And this is gonna give you the ability to put power in all those places where you never could before.
And they're beautiful, by the way.
They really are.
And don't forget, you're getting 10 of them. So all you have to do is choose the black, the silver, or the white. So we're even allowing you to, you know, color coordinate your home. $19.95, 2 flex pay payments of only $9.98. But when you look at the video, I mean, there are a lot, you know, I love that opportunity to be able to have more lights and certain, you know, whether it's mood lighting or
how would you do that in an antique piece of furniture to add lighting? How would you do this inside a medicine cabinet? How about this on the side of the stairs?
That's a great one.
Yeah, but call an electrician and go like, hey, is there any way you can put lighting down my entire staircase? How much would that be?
Yeah, and here's $20.
Yeah, good luck with that. That's lunch. But you know, look at this right here and the things that we've done. For instance, look at how beautiful this is. How many of you out there have bought these beautiful little lanterns and things that are just really non-functional?
I have one that looks exactly like it, and I didn't use it.
But look at how...
But that's...
Because
I need
you don't want to put a candle in that.
Right.
It's going to ruin it, right?
Right.
But look how gorgeous that looks when you put one of our lights in there. Take a look at these figurines that we have on the table in front of us. And I'll tell you right now, if you're a collector of crystal figurines, okay, you know that if you go to the store where they sell these to buy one of their lights,
they're expensive.
How much is that going to be?
Yes.
And notice this too. I've got them all uplit, but if I go downlight on that, look how beautiful that is too.
Yeah.
All right, so if you have that inside of a piece of furniture, you know, for your luminaries, like this next to me right here, okay? For Halloween, for a lot of folks at Christmas time, they put these out along their driveways and things like that. With candles, they catch on fire, you gotta replace the candles, there's all kinds of things. This is a really nice, simple solution. And then even here's another one of those decorative lanterns, which, you know, it's gonna sit in your shelves forever, and you're never, ever gonna use it unless you do have some LED lighting like this that you can put inside of it.
So awesome. And you could put them like, you know, anywhere, like even if you're camping or something, right? You can
take
walk
them
around,
camping, put them, you know, bring them in the car with you, backpack. Ladies, carry one in your purse to illuminate what's in your purse, or even for menus in a restaurant. We have many. I love this idea right here under the countertop, because everybody wants that under the counter lighting, because let's face it, it's like a dark hole. The lights in your kitchen never reach underneath there. Great for a workshop where you need the extra light. For crafters out there, these are absolutely wonderful, because you're getting so many.
Exactly.
I mean, you're getting 10
and they're aesthetically really pretty. I mean, they're really looking also, right?
I mean, so no matter where you put them, they're not going to look ugly. It's not like, oh my God, look, they just, oh look, they just threw a flashlight in here. No, it doesn't look like that.
Right. You know, like, yeah, as we just showed you the stairs, how great they look with the stairs. You know, I even think about, like, I know, like my mom, honestly, even at night, you're getting up and you're going to the bathroom and you just want a little bit of a light to have with you. But I love the idea of using them decoratively. And the fact that you're getting 10 for $19.95, and I have to tell you, this is the first airing. I mean, so and this is the first time these are back since October.
Yeah, it's been a really long while.
Completely.
Well, and you know, here's the thing. For a lot of us out there, this is the alternative we're looking at here, okay? I mean, this is an under-the-counter light right here, but you got this. Unless you're paying an electrician to come out and actually drill holes in your cabinets and wire in lights, this is what your alternative is. And you've got this tail hanging down all the time. And I don't care how you stick this up there, it's gonna keep falling down, okay? When you have our lights, when you have the Bell & Howell Power Pods right here, these little guys, use that tape on the back, you just stick them up right there. You don't need an electrician, you don't need any tools, you don't need anything. Has a nice little button on the side. Listen to the click too. I love that. It's satisfying. It's a satisfying click. Look how bright these are as well. I mean, they really do put out a lot of light from 3 little tiny AAA batteries. And because these use the SMD LEDs you see right there, these are going to last a really, really long time. Now, we have a cabinet over here. I'm going to want to bring the lights down again just a little bit because I want to show you some practical applications that we did here in the studio in a cabinet like this. And it's going to represent a couple different things. For instance, do you have a pantry and when you look into the back of it, is it a black hole?
Yes.
Like you can't see anything in there.
You have to move everything.
Nothing in there. All right. Take a look at this. On the inside of this guy, here's what we did. We installed 2 of them inside the glass cabinet part down here, just so you could see. So we've got the down light looking on top of this one. And you know, that could be a crystal figurine. This is just a nice glass jar right there. But you'd see how much light you see. And then down on the bottom for a linen cabinet where, you know, most people don't have lights in there. Do you know, are those the beige sheets or the white sheets?
Yes.
Can you even tell? Look at this right here. You can see it mounted to the wall right there and how much light that gives off. Now, if I open up this cabinet right here, the top drawer, that's going to be kind of hard to see. But the drawer right here actually has a light. You can see it on my hand. The drawer in here has a little light on top of it here. So you can see inside of this. And how would you get a light in a drawer? And especially like a junk drawer?
I was just going to say, there's no way.
No, there's no way to get a light in a drawer. But we can install the light here. And it's right here on the side. So when I want to turn it off, I turn it off just like that. When I want to turn it on, I turn it on. And that light's going to last a really long time. And you can see everything that's inside of it. So if I want to pick something out of here, if I want to get out, oh, I need to get my glue, I can do that. You know, it's great for crafters. You know, look at all the things you can see that's inside of this. Very, very simple to do. Not hard at all.
And you get 10.
And you get 10. So you don't have to like, you know, go like, oh gosh, okay, let me think about where I want to use these because I only have so many. You got 10.
Right.
There's plenty of places around the house you can put these.
And the fact that they're the super bright, because a lot of times, you know, you have, and I like them because they're only about, what, 1 inch in diameter?
Tiny.
They're 2 3/4 inches in diameter, so they're small. Because in the past, you know, you had to have the big, huge, right? Remember those huge
It's funny you say that because here's the thing. People don't appreciate sometimes these advances in science. I'm glad you do.
Yeah,
The advances in technology we have here. For instance, these SMD LEDs. Now, I keep talking about how they're called surface mount device LEDs, SMD. The reason that that's significant is they're not bulbs, okay? When you put a bulb in something, number 1, you generate heat. These do not, okay? Number 2, they really burn power. These do not. The other thing is how slim you can make this simply because these SMD LEDs are flat. So you don't need a big dome on the front of this. So when I press this button on the side, you hear that great click, but look at the amount of light that these little tiny SMD LEDs put out with just 3 AAA batteries in the back.
Exactly.
That's pretty amazing.
It's very amazing. And again,
look at my shirt.
They literally can go anywhere. Yeah.
Look at that.
Great.
On my sweater right now. It's amazing.
And also having that brightness, but also having that, again, that smaller profile style that we just said allows you the chance to do more with them. That's another thing. And they're also really discreet. Like, honestly, when you're putting them like we had them in the back, or if you're putting them on the top,
cabinet.
you don't even see they're there. And they look, when you look at them, if they are top mounted, they look like you hire an electrician and had somebody come in and mount them.
Funny thing, and you know what, I got to do this next time I present these. I actually have one of the lights from the ones they installed in my kitchen, which cost me a fabulous amount of money.
I bet.
The lights, what they installed, and they look exactly like these, except they have a wire coming off them. That's like the only difference.
Seriously.
They look exactly like these, and they're drilled into the surface.
Right, so you're ruining the surface. You can't take them with you.
No,
and then you've got the wire.
Right. Right, and plus, you know, the ones I have actually have like regular incandescent bulbs in them. So I've replaced each one of them probably twice now in 4 years.
Bet.
And they get crazy hot. P.S. Make sure they're off for a while, those other kinds. Ours, you don't need to worry about it because these never get hot. And SMD LEDs, I've been selling these now for about a year. I've never had one burn out, ever.
Really?
Never had one burn out with these. And they will, as I keep saying, these will last a long time. So do you need a light for your hurricane kit? Do you want 10 really quick lights that you can use someplace? We've had people say they put these in their glove compartments because they had lights burned out in them. People use them in the trunks of their cars. If you've ever tried to get the light, if your light in the trunk of your car goes, not just the bulb, the whole thing is just done.
Forget it. Yeah.
It's a lot of money. Stick 2 of these up in there, and then you just turn them on when you want to get in there. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Garage. They're great out in the garage.
You're not limited. You know, take them with you camping. You can use them in your tent. They're totally safe to use there.
See, I think that's a great idea.
Well, and I love these applications too. Like underneath a shelf in your pantry. You know, if you want to put them under your countertops, you can actually do, or under your cabinets rather. I love the idea of like inside a piece of furniture because who's going to actually pay somebody to come out and drill a hole in a piece?
Well, I mean,
especially
that's
an antique.
the thing, right? You're ruining it with any of your furniture. You're ruining the furniture, and then if you've ever seen when you go, I went recently to someone's home and they had a light, and then there's the wire. running all the way down the wall. I went, oh my gosh, it looks absolutely horrible. So you don't have to worry about any of that. Plus the fact, and I know we only have a little over 3 minutes, but you're getting 10 of them. So you're getting a lot of them to the value today of only $19.95. Plus, I love the fact that we have them also additionally on FlexPay, which obviously breaks your payment, $9.98. Any credit card, debit card, PayPal, no interest whatsoever. But, and even kids, colleges, dorms, anywhere. I mean, the fact that the sky is the limit, whether you're going to use them for aesthetic lighting, you're going to use them to, you know, for the fact that you really needed lighting in a particular area. I love them, though, for like artwork or for your sculptures and things like that. It's beautiful. The uplighting. Yeah. Or even, you know, it's so beautiful. You get them and you plant them in plants.
Oh,
that's a lot of times.
Well, and you know, see, and that's a lot like what we did here. If we, and, you know, we should probably bring the lights down one more time just to show everybody the stuff on the table, because you know, really everything that we've done on the table here is just for aesthetic reasons only. But it's a great reason, because if you've got all these beautiful things in your house that would look so much better if they were lit properly, right? Yes. Why wouldn't you do that? And when you look at this here, for instance, this guy right here, you know, again, this is something you probably paid a lot of money for. You bought in a really expensive store, and you've never been able to really appreciate the way it looks. Look at the pattern it's throwing off on my hand. So imagine that on your wall or in a cabinet. These little guys right here, you could pay a ton of money for lights like these for figurines. But guess what? And again, doesn't have to be from the bottom always. It could be from the top as well. And you get the beautiful facets of these just glowing. It brings out
all the color even more so, right? And all
every color in the spectrum. And then when you talk about your luminaries and lanterns and things like that, or a jack-o'-lantern at Halloween, if you want to put in your pumpkin, you could do that as well. I mean, there's so many ways you can use these for holidays, for parties. You know, if you want to put them inside of things on a centerpiece or something
Floral arrangements.
Floral arrangements. I mean, that's because you're getting 10 of them. I mean, the sky's the limit here where you want to use some of them as a permanent installation. We were actually taping them and sticking them to things, but then the others just keep them free floating so you can use them whenever you need them for whatever you need them for.
Right, because I mean, that's a cool thing about them. And I love you mentioned that you have the 3M sticker on the bottom, but you don't even have to adhere them. So that you can put them anywhere, right? And I love that, particularly like if you're in an apartment, you're moving here, you can just take them right along with you. Any room, any closet, pantry, on the go, and know that once more, all you do is pick your color. So here they are in the silver. So you have a lot of stainless maybe in the kitchen. How beautiful would that look? White, your other option, or black. And at this point, with over 400 gone, pretty even in how they're selling. And then, you know, let's also go back. We started with the quality of the Bell & Howell name, because that's really important.
They know lighting.
To me, right, they know lighting. You're talking about a company that hasn't been around for like 5 years. You know, like I said, it was almost 110 probably.
Yeah, 110 years now.
So they have it down.
Yeah, they've been around
electronics
for a really long
down
time.
and lighting down.
Yeah, I mean, this is their thing. This is what they do. And they're real experts at miniaturizing and absolutely getting the very, very most power out of the tiniest little things. That's what they do.
I love it.
Yeah.
So you have a chance today to get them home. And you know what? This is the kind of an item that I'm going to tell you. You're going to get home and go, why didn't I buy more? Right, Lou?
Exactly.
Because you find all these additional places and you see how gorgeous it looks. Yeah. That's it. Button on, button off.
Button on, button off. Couldn't be any easier than that. Tape them.
Simple.
Just stick them on with tape.
No wires.
No installation required.
Thank you, Lou.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Such a pleasure having you here today.